my coach and PT thought it'd be best for me to just go home and work on recovery. So I changed my flights. I'm supposed to be here for 5 more weeks, but now I'm going to be going home in the next couple days. So until then, I decided I'd have some fun and make the most of what I could do with my knee. Right now I'm at the skate park with Summer and Dakota. Summer's shooting some stuff for a magazine and Dakota is the photographer, and I'm just gonna cruise around and have fun. Our skate session might get cut short because there's a storm rolling in so fast right now.
Shelter here in the arms of someone new, but I'd rather be there under the curtain.
The rain moved in, so our skate session was cut early, but we're getting sushi.
Huge, dude, like a team spot.
Well, the weather turned out to be even worse today, so Summer and I met up with some of our Canadian friends and headed out to a Korean barbecue place.
So, Jew in it.
After feasting on some bibimbap, we went back to their house and learned how to play Settlers of Catan, and then later hit up some random house party. It's been storming up in the mountains, so I am heading up right now. We're at a slight pause because they're requiring chains on all vehicles, which means there's a lot of snow up there. So yeah, we're getting our chains on right now, and then I'm gonna have a powder day. Woo!
They're like, you're late. I was like, nah. We were here at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you bring it?
1 hour later.
No.
Yeah. How's your accent?
Okay, just got back down from the mountain, and the powder day was kind of a bust. It was storming so hard up there that there was like no visibility. We only went on 3 runs and then called it because the weather was just so gnarly. The snow was coming down so hard. You couldn't see where you're going. It was windy. Like, it was just not good. And then I couldn't really film anything while I was up there because it was so cold that my phone battery died. So, yeah, that was a bust of a day. I only have 1 day left before I leave, so hopefully tomorrow the weather is good and I can go get a powder day because I feel like I haven't really gotten to have fun snowboarding on this trip. Today is my last day here in Wanaka. Tomorrow I fly home, and I was really hoping to get to snowboard today, but this is what the mountain looks like right now. So yeah, that sucks. This whole last week of the trip I haven't really been able to ride. I guess that's it for snowboard on this trip.
Much later.
I wanted to snowboard today, but the weather still didn't clear up, so it was like super white out on the mountain again. So I went skateboarding with my friends Trevor and Summer and Dakota and Gia. I swear we actually skateboarded, but I only filmed us goofing around. So I may or may not include those clips. Yeah, I'll include them. They're right here. Living life on the edge, Trevor Niblett.
Bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble
So that's what happened at the skate park. And then after that, we got some food, came back, and now I'm just gonna pack up to leave. Today is Trevor's birthday, so we're gonna go celebrate with him later, but I need to get packing first.
Much later.
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, Trevor, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
Shops up north, you can get like little like pirate.
Much later.
Just left the Canadians' house after celebrating Trevor's birthday. We played Cards Against Humanity and drank some Scrumpies and had dinner. And now I'm riding a bike home. This is kind of scary because I'm really bad at riding bikes. But I need to get home and pack because earlier when I was supposed to pack, I just watched a whole bunch of Downton Abbey. So yeah, now it's late night and it's time to pack. Alright, after a busy morning of packing because I was way too lazy to do it last night, I am finally on my way to the airport to go home. I can't believe it's already today that I'm going home. It seems like I was barely here at all, which could be because I spent most of the trip in a bed healing my knee. But yeah, time to go. Alright, just got to the airport and my board bag is so heavy. It feels like it's 15 pounds heavier than it was when I came here, and my board bag was already overweight when I got here. So let's see if they let me check it in. Okay, my bag was about 8 pounds over, but I was able to swap some things out into my backpack, so good to go now.
I'm just a believer that things will get better. Some can take it or leave it, but I don't wanna let it go. I'm just a believer that things will get better. Some can take it or leave it, but I don't wanna let it go. Maybe when I get older and I'm in the ground, the weight's off my shoulders, it was bringing me down. I've never been that lucky, I've never tasted fame. I'm always looking for.
Alright, I am at the gate for the final leg of my trip, Auckland to San Francisco. I've got my boarding pass. I went through a super fun extra security clearing where they swabbed me for explosive dust, and I passed. So I'm going home. Woo! Alright, just got to my seat and I have bulkhead, which means I've got leg room. But it means that the armrests don't come up, so I'm gonna be having to stay pretty narrow for this 13-hour flight.
Maybe I can see the stars for clouds, see the stars.
Got my Bloody Mary.
I know that out there, maybe I can hear you.
Alright, the flight is almost over. We are about 30 minutes from touching down in San Francisco. I spent like 7 hours trying to get in a comfortable spot to sleep. Then I finally figured out a really good way to sleep that I wish I'd figured out in the beginning of the flight. So I slept like a little bit, and then I got like 30 minutes of work done on my computer before my computer died. Now I am almost home.
Send me on my way, send me on my way.
Alright, I got my car and now I am headed back home. I am so excited to be home, and honestly, kind of feels like I never even left though. It's weird, like this trip was just a blur. Flew halfway around the world, snowboarded a couple days, and came home over the period of 5 weeks. And also, thanks to the magic of time changes, I have arrived at home an hour and a half before I left New Zealand, which is pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, it kind of is like I never even left. Yep, so I am back home now. It's time to work hard on my rehab and be ready for my next contest in December. Well, thanks for coming along, and make sure you subscribe so you can stay in the loop with the rest of my journey to the Olympics. All right, bye.